What's up,
Hi,
Obi?
Corey. Hi. Welcome to the program once again. Our bite-sized training sessions with Corey Warfield. It's another wonderful day, and I can't thank Corey enough for the time. And I hope this section will bless a lot of people down there in Africa. We're going to be looking at designing website today, right, Corey?
That's right. And I want to big up all of the young men and the young women that are watching this. By watching this, you're taking a big step towards making a big impact in your own life, the life of your family, and the life of the community. By watching and learning these things, you're learning more about how to speak with computers and leverage AI than most people. So, if we want products, if we have an offering, things like this that cannot live on social media necessarily, we're going to need a website.
Yeah.
And the good news is that right now, there are so many ways to build a great website and to deploy it. So if we think about some of the sites where you can go, like a GoDaddy, you can go to GoDaddy, you can buy a domain name, you can register it, you can use a little AI to make a very basic site. But basic sites aren't what we're looking for, right? And if you use AI, maybe you use Cursor and Replit or something like this to make software. We started to look at Claude and some of these things before. You're going to need a really nice looking website for it. So we're going to look at a couple AI tools today that you can use to build a website. And although there's so many of them, one of the ones that I've been using that I like is called Framer. So I'm going to share my screen. And okay, I do need you to make me the host
Again,
so that I can
forgot.
share. And then
Okay.
Obi, do you have an idea for a website, or should we do a kind of a website for AI for Africa think tank, or what do you think?
Yeah, anything, just simple. People can, get information from, and yeah.
All right, so here we're going to share the screen. All right, now
Mhm.
everybody can see my screen. We're going to come here and you can see even me. I search on Google for the tools. There's an AI for that, but we know this one. This one is called Framer. And so we're going to go to Framer. And you'll see right away, as soon as we come to Framer here, maybe I can minimize this. Maybe I can just see Obi. What happened? Okay, I'll just minimize it. Obi, you can see my screen, right?
Yes,
Everything's fine. Okay, we'll just put it here in the corner. All right, so what does this say right away?
it's a web builder for stunning sites.
Now, what do you think of this website?
It looks amazing. Very looks interactive from the side, from looking at it from distance.
I think it looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
And so and now we come in here and I just logged in using my Gmail, and we can see these are websites probably that I've built on here in the past. But we'll go ahead and we'll start a new project. So then on the top right corner, you'll see the blue button. It says new project.
Okay.
And so we see that it's opening up for the new project.
Yeah, it's loading.
And here we are. So the way that we're going to use this, we see kind of this template, and there's some tutorials here if those are helpful for anyone. But we want to build out the new web page. And so let's see what we're going to do. This is a new interface for them, so we can import CSV. If we have some CSV, we can choose our menus, navigation, sections, pages. So maybe we want to make a landing page, or
Mm.
there's a portfolio, there's teaser, it shows you kind of the different layouts. Let me ask you, Obi, do you like any of these best?
Um, any of them would do. Any of them would do.
Okay, we'll go to the landing page at the
Landing
bottom,
page is fine. Yeah.
right? You see right off the bat, it's all the templates, and we can edit anything that we want to make it really easy. And for the logo, it should be able to generate logos for us. We can scroll like this. So it's showing us what it will look like on a mobile. It shows us what it'll look like on the
Wow.
tablet. Right? It looks like we'll do it here. And this is a template where every single thing is fully editable, right? And it's free to use. You can see it's trying to get me to upgrade, but so the fact that it says upgrade means that obviously I'm not paying for it, right? So here it is, and it's kind of like a Trello board. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. Everything is fully editable. So this is a good way to build a web page, and from there you can just deploy it. You can launch it on a subdomain. There's also, and we're working our way up to some of these, but also a lot of people know Canva. I have the Canva app, but this is, I think, the website should load. Okay, great. You can build websites on here as well. They have AI. And so you can come on here and tell it in the Magic Studio about a website that you want, or you can come here to get a number of templates, beautiful websites. What's great about this, everything's fully customizable. So you can choose whatever it is that you like, and you can edit it how you want, and then you can actually deploy it from Canva. But here we're going to go a whole different direction. So I'm going to go to there's an AI for that.com. Right now, this is kind of the de facto site to learn any AI tools. And we're going to come in and we're going to say free. Oh, what happened? Or maybe I wanted me to log in.
To log in, yeah.
Free website generator. So why do I say generator instead of builder? The builders is kind of what we just saw where you can edit it, but we want one that's going to actually generate it for us. Okay, what's this to sign in? We'll sign in. Okay, we'll sign in. All right, now let's see if that makes it happy. Okay, free website, right? And it looks like it has this free mode. You can turn it on or off. This is going to now probably show us the free ones. And so B12, NetJet, LimeCube. I haven't heard of necessarily all of these, but we can see the ratings. A lot of these are getting pretty high ratings. Enough people. So let's say Octopus is one that I'm familiar with. So we can go to Octopus, and on there's an AI for that.com. It's going to tell you certain things about it. It's going to tell you ratings. It's kind of like a Yelp or Google reviews for these AI tools, which can be helpful. But so I just clicked into it. We see the site is octopus.do, and immediately it tells us AI website builder, generate visual sitemap with AI. So it says a few sites about your website. So we're going to say AI for African youth think tank. And just like that, let's see what happens. I do really like these visual ones that kind of show you how everything's working. So this is the flow, and you can see that it's kind of feature rich, right? It has the screen. So when you go to the home screen, here's what you see. Then when you hit the different buttons, this is what it's going to do. Now, what I'm not seeing is it doesn't look like there's much on the actual website. This almost looks like a template. I can make it bigger or smaller. But so now let's see what we have to do if we want to actually make this better. So this is just a sitemap. I do see at the bottom, it says sitemap version 1. So it does say to create a new one, and we can go back and forth, but we really want this to be much more robust than this.
Yeah.
So let's see. I don't really know what's going on. We may want to edit some of this out. We'll go back to there's an AI for that.com. So that is one of the things, and maybe we'll even leave it in, but that is one of the things about these AI tools is they're all so new that we don't always know what's good and what's not good.
Yeah.
Here, and I want to come to, there's an AI for that.com, and I think we'll go back and see if there's anything else. I do know some of these have been very, very good in the past. Let's see. Maybe we'll just try this first one, LimeCube. We're all going to learn something together. AI web creation, idea to launch in 60 seconds. Make your AI site now. So let's see what happens.
Let's try
This
that.
one. Yeah. Okay, 14-day free trial. Okay. I just need to remember to delete it so they don't charge me too much money. That's okay. So that. Okay, so we're going to say that this is AI for African youth think tank. The industry is education. 3 keywords. Okay. We are teaching youth across Africa how to use AI, build tech, connect with the world, bring business ideas to life, and change the world. All right, what tone should it write in? Let's see if they have. I don't want it to be too playful, but I was hoping it could be kind of a little bit funny.
Yeah,
It doesn't. What's that?
Fun. Yeah, a bit fun.
Fun. Exactly. So let's see. Maybe creative.
Creative, yeah. Not possible, yeah.
Okay, that's a good vibe. All right, so we'll see what the AI at limecube.co has in style for has for us. Enter the color. What color palette do you want?
Purple is fine.
Purple? Okay.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do green and
Green.
yellow?
Okay, green and yellow. Yeah, green.
Light style, dark style. Let's do dark. Sell products. We don't need to sell products.
I think this is going through the stages. Yeah.
Oh, you can only do 2 because
Yeah.
it says you can add more once it's been built. So okay, maybe programs and courses and resources and tools.
Yeah.
Okay. And for those that don't know, it used to take, weeks or months to build a beautiful website and to have it be, dynamic and responsive. So far it feels like this might take us weeks as well. But if this one works, I'll say the sites on the sites on the side were looking beautiful. Or at least pages. Okay. Not exactly sure why it's giving us the little snippets. It says spam, but maybe that's gonna go away. Right now it's kind of a mustard yellow. We said green and not seeing a lot of green. Okay, so it says that the site is complete. Let's see what they think.
Okay.
AI African youth tank. So the picture kind of cuts it off.
Yeah.
We can't seem to move the picture. It is dynamic. I mean, I have to imagine that we can change.
Wow. But that was quick.
It was quick. You know, I guess what I'm not loving is that it's cutting off some of the text.
Pictures, yeah, and text.
The buttons do seem to be dynamic.
Mm.
So
Is
let's see.
those texts that those information, are they correct, or are they just something you can change?
It should be something that we can change. Now,
Mm.
I'm not really seeing. Says before starting work on your website, please have a look at the options here to get the best outcome. This is a one-time process. Once you hit apply, you can fully edit however. So, okay. So it's going to show us different styles.
So it actually looks good for some startup or people that small businesses and people that are just starting, that just need information pages.
Absolutely. And it's, I mean, something like this, if you had a website like this for your business and people
Mm.
came to it, they would probably be impressed,
Yes.
you know. And the links are all dynamic.
Yeah.
It's some of it doesn't seem okay, it's just a little bit big. Okay, so let's just for the sake of the demo, come in. I like the fonts, the font color's fine, so we'll hit get started. And now we should be able to edit everything. We should be able to edit the pictures, edit the words.
Okay.
Yes, okay, so we
It's come
can. So
out
that's
better
great.
now.
So
Yeah.
if I click here, it has all the different options. So we can edit it, we can edit the words, we can edit the size of the words. So this would be a great way for us to come in and to really build a website. So I think this is good.
Mm.
You can apply anything. So you change whatever. You can click on the picture, you can change the picture right here. Then you would just hit publish, and then you'll have the entire code, you'll have the entire site.
Mm.
So, you know, this is a good way to just see that you can come to a site like there's an AI for that.com, find a tool that works,
Yeah.
even though this was not the first one. Wait, maybe this was the first one, right? Yeah, it was. So maybe try the first one first. Maybe it's first for a reason. But and then this is telling us kind of the different options for everything, and then you can publish. So, you know, you could once this is ready, it has this publish button right here. You'll be
Yeah.
able to publish it to either their website, or if you have a domain, that's where
Domain.
you're going to attach
Yeah.
it as well. So this was the tutorial basically on how you can build a website with AI. But the
Yeah.
last thing, actually, I'll leave that because I'm going to unsubscribe. But the last thing that I'll show is another tool, and this is for the front end. Where's my V0? Okay. So V0 is a really cool one as well, because watch this. This is kind of websites and beyond. If I want to start a new chat, the website is called V0. So you'll see right here it's V0.dev.
Okay.
And so here I'm going to say, I want to create a game where African youth can play different uh little games to learn how to use AI, build with AI, and also to learn entrepreneurship. Should have a Nigerian look and feel, be intuitive and easy, and toggle between different languages, ages, and modalities. So I just gave it a little idea, right? For some type of a game technology. And this is free. And as soon as I went in, you see that it said I can help you create a React component for a game interface that meets your requirements. So just like that. And this again can be deployed as a website, as a web responsive site, as an app. But
Mm.
so it literally built this out right away, this little interface. So Afrotech Innovators, you wanted in English. And are these good languages?
Yeah, yeah, Yoruba, Igbo. That's the three main languages of Nigeria.
So that's incredible. And look right here, right? It gives the different ages, so that's phenomenal. And
Yeah.
now, right, AI basics, building with AI, entrepreneurship. So let's see if we start a game. Now, this is a very specific topic that I gave it, right?
Mm.
Now, here's the only thing, it's not going to have actual games because this mostly just builds an interface. But watch this. I want it to look like the Nigerian flag, to have animations and look more approachable and friendly and fun for African youth to play with and learn from. And this they like to write in React here.
Mm.
React is typically a good language for front end. So, and look at this. So now again, we can toggle the languages, we can toggle the age, but Niger Tech Explorer sounds cool. We can scroll. What do you think of this interface?
Looks more Nigerian, very nice.
Right? It even pops, and so there's the little animations. It doesn't necessarily look like the Nigerian flag, but it's pretty cool. So
Mm.
now what I'll say is I want almost no words and all visual icons to represent what the buttons will do. And I really want the Nigerian flag here. So what we did on the first one, at the Lime one, was just build a website. But this is actually building a website that can have technology embedded into it. So, oh,
That's Nigerian flag. Green, white, green.
I know, right? They're not
I
quite
think
there,
it's loading. It's coming.
but no, now this is it, and that's actually, look how dope that is, though.
Yeah,
There's no words, right? For the language, I just come here and it's the same thing,
yeah.
right? For the age, it's the same thing. For here's the ideas for, so this is actually really cool. I said no words, so now I say, okay, and just a few words and a cartoon too.
So is V0 a free to use or
Yeah,
paid?
I believe so. And the thing is, so this builds interfaces, but then you can go and you can build code with a Claude
Mm.
for the back end, or
Yeah.
another one that's really kind of popular right now is called Cursor. So you can tie these into different things, but yeah, so for this one right here, you can build websites that are beautiful, and this is
Mm.
completely no code and totally editable. But here you can build, oops, not where am I? Here you can build out technology websites as well. And again, it's free. So it looks like this in the corner is supposed to be, the cartoon or the animation. Um, but so,
Yeah.
and now just a couple words. This is a really clean interface,
Yeah.
and you can publish it, right? Again, you probably want some logic behind it. The other thing to know is you can go back to all the different versions, right? So maybe like the second version the best, and boom, here it is, and we can deploy it. We can also always get the code for it. So if we come right here just to the game
Eh,
interface,
Yeah.
that's the code, and you can copy and paste it. So that's kind of, I'm going to stop sharing so I can come back to you. But
All
that's a
right.
couple different ways that people can easily use AI to build a website, build a technology, anything they want to do.
Thank you so much. That's so cool. I mean, those that AI for that, lot of information already, and with zero. I think people will enjoy this video. They will learn a lot from it, and if they want to take it further, that's always ways to come back and ask questions for us to
Uh,
prove it. Yeah.
That's right. And here at AI for Africa think tank, we're going to be loading so many of these videos. So hopefully each time you watch one of these short videos, you learn something. But once you learn it all and then you start to put it together,
Yeah.
that's the jam right there.
Thank you so much once again. Sorry, it's
You're
been
so
great
welcome.
having you. Thank you for your time. I know how busy it is, but thank you for your time.
I'm always here for you, Obi, and for the kids. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.